that you need to click on circuits. Okay, if you click on circuits, then you'll be finding this option and there will be some window here. So you do not need to focus there. You need to click on this create new circuit. After that, you click on circuits and then you need to click on create new circuit. Okay, so this is the window we wanted. Now, what we will do here, this is our workplace in which we'll be making our circuits. From here, you can, this is component where you can find different components to be used in the circuits. By this, you can delete a component. By this, you can do undo and redo. You can change the color of the wires from here. Okay, if you wanted to write the code, then you need to select this. After writing the code, after building the circuit, we can start the simulation from here. Okay, so let's get started. And firstly, we'll be going for an Arduino. Just scroll it a little bit, and then you'll be finding this Arduino Uno R3. Okay, so this is how the Arduino look like, and there is also a cable. If you click on start simulation, this cable will be connected, and the other end of this will be connected to your computers. Okay, so this is how it will be working in the virtual environment, and you can see these pins here that there is some ground pin. Ground pins are like always at 0 voltage. So I'm making some notes here. The first point is the grounds are, these are called as grounds, and these are always at 0 voltage. Okay. The second pin that you are finding 0 to pin number 13. You are also seeing that 0 to 13. These are like the pins, different pins that you can use. Pins which you can control by writing codes. Okay. So now what will happen with this pin number 13? As you can see, this pin number 13, pin number 12, any of the pins, this can be in different states. Like you can change the voltage across them. So this pin number 13 can be in 2 voltages. Either it can be at 0 voltage or either it can be at 5 voltage. So suppose if you wanted to switch on an LED, suppose you connected an LED here. Let me first connect an LED here. So right now, suppose I bring an LED here and I apply it here. Like this. So just changing the color of the wire from here, you can change the color of the wire. Also, let me also tell you how to make a wire. Also, we will be using a resistor in between as we have discussed before. Okay. And now to create a wire, what you will be required to do, just click on any point. So guys, please see on the screen right now. I'm telling you how to create the wires, like many of you would be having doubts again and again in how to create the wires. So please see on the screen because you will not be finding these wires in the component tray. So go on any points, like this is the positive and this is the lower end of the LED. We will be connecting this to the. So we are also required a red wire here. So just select red here and then we will be connecting it like this. Okay. And then we'll be connecting this to this. It looks like it is not connected. Let me connect it again. Okay. So this is connected like this and this is connected to pin number 13. From there we will be giving it high voltage. The other end we will be connecting it to the ground and we will also be changing the color of this wire to the black. So if you wanted to change the color of the wire, just click on the wire and you can change it from here. Okay, like this. So this is how our circuit is ready. And now what we'll be doing, we will be controlling this pin number 13. So this pin number 13, as we have discussed here, this can be in 2 states. Either it can be at it can be at high voltage or it can be at low voltage, right? So this pin number 13 can be in 2 states. That is either 0 volt or 5 volt. Okay, but this thing can be controlled by using a program. Okay, so what you can do, you can provide high voltage to pin number 13, or you can also provide 0 volt to pin number 13. So 0 volt will be counted as low voltage and 5 volt will be counted as high voltage. Okay. So what we can do, we can program this Arduino in this manner. We can write the program in this manner and we can transfer this program to this Arduino in such a manner that this pin number 13 will be at high voltage so that this LED will be on. Or what we can do, like we can also provide this pin number 13 low voltage so that this LED will be off. But ground points are always at 0 voltage. But why we are required with 2 pins? If you have seen any electrical appliance, there are at least 2 pins are there. Like if you have a mobile charger, there are always at least 2 pins. So one is connected to the positive end and one is connected to the ground so that there will be a flow of current. So how the current will be flowing right now in this circuit? This current will be flowing in this manner. This current will be going like this, in this manner. Okay. So this is how it will be working. Now what we'll do, we will control this. But firstly, before writing the program, we will be required with logic. So our logic for this program is, firstly, the red LED should be on. Therefore, this is red LED is connected to pin number 13. So this pin number 13 should be at high voltage. Should be at high voltage. After that, as soon as you give the high voltage, this LED will be on. So we need to wait for some time so that this make sure this LED should be switched on for that time. So wait for 1 second, suppose. And after that, suppose the LED is on. Now LED is on for at least 1 second. We need to switch off the LED. So we need to provide low voltage. Pin number 13 should be low. Should be at low volt. Then again, we need to wait for 1 second to make sure that it should be off. And we will be repeating these lines again and again. All the 4 lines will be repeating it again and again. So this LED should show a blinking pattern. Okay. So this is the logic part. If any one of you have any doubts in the logic part, please feel free to ask. Any one of you have any doubts in this section? How many of you are able to understand it fully? Please lower down your hands first. Please lower down your hands once, and then you guys can raise your hands. Please lower down your hand fast. All of you. Okay, great. So right now, how many of you are able to understand it fully? Please raise your hands. And if you guys have any doubts, please write in the chat section. Okay, so Abigail is not able to understand. And okay, so I'm repeating it again. So what we're trying to do right now here, circuit is like this. Okay, instead of battery, we have applied an Arduino. So right now, what you can think, it is like a battery. It is connected to battery like this, and this is the positive end of the battery, and this is the negative end of the battery. Okay, like this. So this pin number 13 is providing the voltage, high voltage or low voltage to this, and ground point is always at 0 voltage. So this will be acting like a negative end of the battery. Okay. So what will happen here? We will be providing some high voltage. As soon as we provide high voltage to this pin number 13, this LED will be on. Our LED will be on for some time. And as soon as you provide low voltage, this LED will be off. But as we discussed before, to make it work, okay, we need to tell the computer specific task. We need to tell like this Arduino is like a small computer. We need to tell this Arduino specific lines for that instruction. Like as we discussed before, like if I wanted to move on some pathway, I need to tell to the computer exactly what's the pathway. Go 5 straight ahead, then take a left, then take a right, then go 5 straight ahead, right? So everything has to be told in a specific manner. So similarly, first what we need to do, we need to tell to the Arduino that pin number 13 should be at high voltage to make sure that LED is on. For what we are writing the logic here, we are writing for to blink an LED, to show a blinking pattern. Then we need to make sure that it should wait for 1 second. Then this pin number 13 should be low, and then again it should wait for 1 second. Then again this pin number 13 should be high. Then it should wait for 1 second. Then again it should be low, and then we should wait for 1 second. So these all things we are required to write here. Okay. So what we need to do, we need to go for the code section, and you will be seeing this block section here. Okay. So what we will do here, just remove this code. How we will be removing this code? Just put it into the delete sector, into this dustbin. Now there are no codes right here. So firstly, what we'll do, we'll write the codes for this line. Pin number 13 should be at high voltage. So what we will do, we will set this pin number 13 to high voltage. So what we are required to do, we are required to use this command that you will be finding into the output section. Use this command, set pin, use pin number 13. You can select the pins, you can scroll it down like this. Okay, use pin number 13 and select high here. So this is like pin number 13 should be at high voltage. After that, we need to wait for 1 second. So for that, we need to go for the control section, and then we need to select this wait for 1 second. Okay. After that, we are required to also make it low. So that right now this LED will be on and this will be on for 1 second. After that, we are required to again set this pin number 13 to low, so that this LED will be on. Pin number 13 to low. Okay. And then after that, we should wait for 1 second. So we need to go for wait 1 second. And we can also reduce the resistance like we discussed before. So let me just remove this part from here, the logic part. Okay, and then we'll be writing the resistance value. So right now this resistance value is 1 kilo ohm. Okay, we need to change it to 100 or 200 ohms. So what I will do, I will write 0.2 kilo ohms, that is 200 ohms right here. Okay, now let's start the simulation and see what happens. So now you can see our LED is working fine. You can see the blinking pattern in this. Okay. So what is happening firstly, this pin number 13 is high, so that our LED is on. After that, we are waiting for some time. So there is a wait section. So I can increase this value also. Let me stop this simulation and increase it to 5. Increase it to 5 and also increase it to 5. And let's start the simulation. Now what will happen, this LED will be on and it will be kept on for 5 seconds. It will wait for 5 seconds and then the set pin low will be executed so that this pin number 13 will be low and our